Welcome back once again. It's the second game of 6 here on the final day. Alex KAZAKIS lagging off with Fedor GORST. He's still here. He won't go away, this Fedor guy. He's in it to win it.
He's in it to win them all.
That is the familiar voice, of course, of Tony Robles describing the action. And it's the second set of 4 games going on today. We will keep you up to date with the other games going on around the arena. So we've got 2 races to 4 for you. And the winner will go into the last 8. It's getting serious now here in the Ho Chunk Casino. Who's your money on?
Well, I mean, I said I don't think anyone's been playing or breaking better than Federer, and Kachi's also breaking and playing well as well.
Yeah, very interestingly, the first match of this year's tournament was between Fedor GORST and Eklan Kachi. Eklan Kachi has just won his last 16 match against Alex KAZAKIS' friend, actually, Dimitris Lukatos. And if Fedor can beat Alex here, it will be it will be Fedor versus Kachi in the last 8. Long way to go yet, though. Alex nicely. Well,
I think you want to get a little straighter on that combo there. He's called the 5 ball.
Is he going to carom it or is he comboing it?
No, he's going to combo it and then, hit it with a lot of inside. And obviously, slow down the 2 ball once it runs into the 5, playing the same pocket. And if it ends up working out the way he plans, he doesn't end up with much of an angle in the 2 ball. So he'll be in prime position to play the 4 on the side afterwards. And he could even run into the 8 year if he wanted to stop the cue ball. Didn't have to, though. Look at that. Look how great he hit that.
Beautifully played. Absolutely perfect. And just to let you know who's playing on the outer tables, we've got Darren Appleton against Bader Al-Wahadi. We have Jeremy Seaman playing against fellow countryman Danny Olsen. And we've got Roland Garcia playing against Aloysius Yap. So we'll keep you up to date with those scores as they happen. Meanwhile, we're going to concentrate on this one here. And there's also, by the way, a shootout going on between Dennis Grabet and Robbie Capito. They're about to start their shootout. Back to Alex KAZAKIS on the 4 in the side.
Over here, draw 1 rail right towards the 7, and maybe use the 7 to go 2 rails for the 8 ball in the lower right-hand corner.
I was saying about Alex slipping underneath the radar. First time on the match table. He won his first round match against Tyler Mayer 4-0, 4-0. He then beat Justin Martin 4-1, 4-1, and then he beat Jeremy Seaman 4-0, 4-0. So he's only lost 2 racks in his entire 3-match run. That's pretty impressive from the Greek.
Yeah, he must be in dead punch then, Let's see if he goes 2 rails here. He does. Got a little bit on the wrong side of the 8, but he should be fine here. Just draw across the table. Come back on this side for the 10.
I was watching both guys warming up, and they both, as you say, look in dead punch. They're just both playing so well, and it's just transferring it onto the match situation. And this is absolutely perfect from KAZAKIS. Made a ball on the break, and he's going to run it out, and it's going to be 1-0 to the man from Athens. And in it goes.
Yeah, I mean they're both playing phenomenal. From what you just told me, he only lost what, 2 racks? You said
Two
2 racks.
racks.
That's pretty impressive. So I guess it's all going to boil down to who takes advantage of their opportunities the most. Assuming they get some decent ones.
And Feder Gorst, of course, won the the Arizona Open just last month, and he never lost a set. He went all the way without any shootouts, and already has had 3 shootouts. So things not going the way of the robotic Russian.
Yeah, he's definitely earned those 3 matches, right?
He's certainly has, yeah. Had a shootout late last night against the Canadian John Mora. His only sort of no hiccup round was against Mason Cook, who he beat in straight sets. So here we go then. KAZAKIS breaking off, leading 1-0.
Wow, look at the control of the cue ball there.
But has he made a ball? Don't
Nope.
think he's made a ball, has he?
Nope.
Wow, look at this now then. Chance for Feder Gorst to show us what he's made of. As if we don't already know. 4-ball, though, is a little bit tricky. Tony, how are you going to attack this 4-ball? From the 3, I guess. Look.
Well, if he leaves the cue ball where it is now for the 3, maybe a little more angle, after shooting the 2, all he has to do is come off that rail and shoot the 4 on the left-hand side, right?
Yeah.
Question is, how is he going to get to the 1? Is he going to go 3 rails for the 2, or is he going to try to go 1 rail with inside spin? So the key here is really get on the 2 and then the 3. Leave the cue ball more or less where it's at now, with a little lower, with enough angle on the 3 ball.
Oh, he's played this nicely. Coming round the table. Nice angle on the 2 ball now. Can go anywhere he wants, obviously into the side pocket where you said. Straight up the table, towards the centre of the table. And now he's coming round to look at that shot you just described as well.
Well, I'm assuming the 4 goes. If the 4 doesn't go, then he's going to have to end up with an angle on the 3 to break. Either run into them or just play it safe on the 4. But from here, it looks like it goes.
Oh, he's overhit this. He's overhit this by a long way. Now, this has changed the dynamics of the 4-ball now.
Oh, yeah.
Tony.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he can cheat the pocket and even get anywhere near that side. If he can't, then he's going to have to play it safe on the 4. Looks like he's cueing it low.
He's going to play it safe, as you said,
Yeah.
setting up to hook in behind the 8-ball. I think the 4-ball does just pass the 8, doesn't it? So he can just leave the cue ball basically where the 4 is now.
I'm wondering if he meant to draw it less and play the bank on the 4, since he's been banking so well lately. But if he doesn't have that angle, he doesn't have that angle. He has to play it safe. I'm just wondering, can he hit the 4 to the rail without leaking the cue ball? I think that's what he's worried about.
Yeah, he can always play it the other way, of course. He hasn't got to play it that way.
He's calling the bank. So that means he's probably going to try to draw to the rail and back.
Yeah, he's got to avoid the kiss here. Just avoided it. Now then. Oh, he's had a little bit of luck here. I say a little bit, he's had a huge bit of luck. Wry smile from Alex KAZAKIS. Meanwhile, the shootout going on the table next to us. Dennis Grabe has just made his 3rd in a row. Robbie Capito to shoot next. He's on 2. Jeremy Seaman has taken the 1st rack against his fellow countryman, Danny Olsen.
I think Alex is trying to see if he can squeeze by that point and graze that 4-ball, hopefully sending it by the 5 and the 8 and having the cue ball go across in front of the 8 and the 5. I mean, maybe he can massay it a bit. He wants to barely graze that 4, just to move it in front of the 4 and the 8.
Just like that.
Yep. And
What
then
a
have the
great
cue ball
shot
stop
that
in front.
is.
Yeah,
Well
great.
played. Tap on the table there from Fedor GORST. And we all know now where the tap on the table came from, Tony, don't we? I'm going to test if you were listening now.
What's that? The
Where
tap?
does
Was they used to play instruments, classical instruments or something? I don't know. I know.
I knew you didn't listen to what I said. I've known all along. You've just confirmed it.
Welcome to the.
Oh, wow!
Welcome to the
Almost
club. My
busted.
wife tells me that all the time.
Darren Appleton has won the second rack to level up against Darth Vader, as you call him.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader, yeah. See, I never listened to you either. So a lovely little crowd here in the Ho Chunk, and the amateur championship, the Wisconsin State Championships are well underway. Just talking to one of the referees. He actually came here to play, realised they didn't have enough referees. He said, I love the game so much, I thought I'd just help him out with a bit of refereeing as well. That was nice, wasn't it?
Very nice. Setup upstairs is beautiful too. Have you been upstairs yet?
Yeah, I'd make a point of going up there in between matches just to have a little chat with all the amateurs around. It's always nice to talk to the league players and that.
It is. So he's going to probably either go 1 rail or 2 rails behind the 8. Looks like he might have overhit that a bit. Unless he intended to play the 7 in the corner, I doubt that. Yep, see, he placed the tip where he wanted it.
It's a real pool players thing, that, isn't it? Just to tap the table to show where you wanted it to be.
Yep.
And Alex obviously playing so well. We mentioned before, he's only lost 2 racks out of 12.
He doesn't want to draw this too much unless he's trying to get straight on the 10 to then shoot a stop shot on the 9. But I like to go 2 rails. I like going 2 rails here, Mark, and playing the 10 in the same pocket.
I've been asked by a few people where they can keep an eye on the bracket and the scores. Go to US Pro Billiard Series. Sorry, USProBilliardSeries.com.
He decided to go for the side. Nice shot.
You can go to playcsipool.com. Also, and you can go and have a look at that during the break, because we're going to go for one as soon as this 10 ball goes in, and Alex will be 2-0 ahead. See you soon. very excited watching a shootout going on the table next to us. And Dennis Grabet has just won the shootout against Robbie Capito. So Dennis will go through to the last 8. Meanwhile, Alex KAZAKIS, well on his way. He's 2-0 up and breaking against Fedor GORST. And he's breaking well. He's made the 6. He's made the 9 as well. And I believe he's got a shot on the 1. Not sure if he can get through. I think he can. Well, if he can, it's going to be 3-0 because this is a beautiful layout from this break, Tony.
Assuming he can see the 1, right?
Yeah, I think he can. He's shaping up as if he can. And straight, he's going to be on the 2, no problem.
No, he caught the low hand right pocket.
Oh, so he's kicking it.
By the way, a couple of people in the chat mentioned about Larry Neville. If we can mention him, he passed away, unfortunately. We did have a moment of silence before we started the matches today. John Lehman announced it, and we had a moment of silence. But I knew Larry well because I played with him on the tour back in the 90s. What a hell of a player he was. One of the greatest, most powerful strokes I've ever seen, and one of the best, hardest breaks you ever see ever, believe me. And he was a hell of a player and a good kid. So our condolences go to the Neville family. And we're very sad to hear about his passing and would miss him dearly.
Yeah, nicely said, Tony. Just a little conversation going on between Fedor and head referee John Lehman. It's all sorted out now. I think he's going for this, Fedor, is he?
Oh, yeah.
Here comes that, the greatest jumper in the world at the moment, arguably.
Yeah. Just overcut it a bit.
And look at this. Look at this. Now, is the 2 ball going to tie up? No, it's all on now for Alex KAZAKIS.
No, he has a run out here for sure. He's definitely going to make the 1 ball.
Well, being Greek, I wonder if he's going to get the feta cheese.
That's funny.
And then it goes. So, wow.
I want to say hi to everyone in the chat room. Thank you for tuning in and for supporting the stream. We appreciate your feedback and your support. Also want to say hi to everyone in Florida from where I'm from now. All the rooms over there. Beyond Billiards, Bird Bowl, Sharpshooters, Lucky 7.
Sorry, you're not allowed to.
No, they've got so many great people that I met since I moved to Florida. You know, I'm very, very fortunate. South Day Billiard Academy, all my buddies over there.
Well,
over
can't
here.
see any problems here. Can you, Tony?
No, I think he's just going to end up with just enough of it, just a slight angle on the 7, so that way he can follow forward and go forward past the 10, hit the rail, and come back on the other side of the 8. I kind of like leaving an angle on the 8 to go 2 rails back to that side of the table, but, you know, some players, you know, see slight angle on the 7, move forward a bit. But some players actually like to end up leaving the cue ball, you know, almost straight on the 8 and play the 10 ball all the way up the corner. I prefer to leave it like parallel to the 8 or a little past it, so that way I can go 2 rails.
You know what I would do, don't you? I'd leave the angle on the 8
See,
right like
there.
that, and then I'd just nudge the 10 up over the side pocket.
I don't know if you want to do that. Then you'll be back here in no time doing commentary.
Absolutely. Why do you think I'm sitting here? Meanwhile, Ronan Garcia has gone 2-0 ahead against Aloysius Yap in the first set.
See, just like that. then have the cue ball go 2 rails and end up by the first diamond past the side pocket in the long rail or in between them. And his goal here is to try to get as straight on 10 as possible. What do you think? You think that's straight enough?
I think this is absolutely perfect. Look at that for a shot.
Yeah.
This is good stuff from the Athenian. In it goes. 3-0 ahead now. This wasn't in the script, but it's certainly going along with Alex's performance so far in this tournament.
It's like you said,
Tony?
he's been under the radar. You know, he hasn't been on the streaming table, but you know, he is the current World Pool Masters champion, is he not? Didn't he beat Shane Van Boening 9-0 in the final of that tournament with a performance similar to this one?
He certainly did. And he'd just come off the back of a dreadful semi-final, which he admitted that he couldn't believe that he won, and said he's not possible to win. I can't win. Kelly Fisher gave him a slap round the face and literally gave him a slap round the face, told him to come to his senses and believe in himself, and he went out and beat Shane Van Boening 9-0, as you say.
Yeah. It reminds me of the words of the famous Anthony Robbins, a motivational speaker.
Yeah, I love Anthony Robbins.
Says the past does not equal the future, right? Just because you play a bad match doesn't mean you're going to play bad the next match.
Unlimited Power. I read that book. Breaking on the hill then.
Nothing fell in.
Then, we've often seen matches turn on one shot. Dry break, but I don't think has he left an edge here? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I mean, he can push probably to a jump, but he can also kick one rail and have the cue ball go past the 4 and the 6 and stay on that side of the table, but has to hope that the 1 doesn't run into the 2 or the 8. Because the cue ball could potentially end up going behind. But I don't think he can. No, he can't scratch because the 4 is blocking the pocket. So I don't know if that's something he's considering.
He's pushing to the jump. Just like that. Well, that's not hard enough. I'll tell you what, I think he might have left the bank on here.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that because I think, you know, it's easy to play a safe there.
And listen to what I'm going to say next. Look at the... No, forget what I just said.
Well, I don't think he meant to leave it there. I think that's what happened. He came up a little short. Maybe he was pushing for the jump, you know.
Yeah, I don't think he just hit it hard enough. I think he quit on the shot. And there you go.
He did it perfectly, too.
He did it perfectly. I'll tell you, this man is on fire at the moment. And look at this. Just roll this 2 ball in. And he's going to be on the 3. 5 waiting. Oh, the 4 is up the other end, sorry. Didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm convinced he underhit that ball. You know, I think he was pushing for the jump.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Darren Appleton has taken a 3-2 lead over Darth Vader.
Love it.
Danny Olsen has gone 1-1 with Jeremy Seaman. Roland Garcia is 2-0 up now against Aloysius Yap.
Yeah, you give someone like Alex, you know, room to breathe. He'll take the entire oxygen tank from you.
He's absolutely perfect on this one again. And this is looking like the first set belong to Alex KAZAKIS. So if Fedor is going to progress to the last 8, Tony, he's going to need another shootout to do it at the very least. Because I cannot see KAZAKIS missing from here now. He really looks fired up for this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's pumped. See, now you hit it with high left. Just a little bit of left just to get the cue ball going towards the 7.
Just a smidgen.
Yep. You ever watch Saturday Night Live? He said the guy was trying to convince, he says, if you're stressed out, try a little smidgen of pigeon. Funny stuff.
Just a little bit awkward, but I'm sure he can deal with this. Nice steady bridge hand's what you need here. Don't let that bridge hand move. Keep the head still and stroke through the ball. Wow, he's come across that. He's missed it. Now then, oh, has he left the bank? I think he has. Fedor GORST is Derby City bank champion. I was there, and this is nothing to him. 7 ball cross side. And of course, Fedor GORST is well capable of running 4 racks as well.
Even though it's never happened yet since we started. You know, eventually it's going to happen.
Yeah. There it goes, straight in. Now then, hasn't really got the position though. Is he going to play? He's playing another bank here, I think.
Doesn't have a choice. He has to play the bank.
Oh, Alex can't believe that. He just came a little bit awkward, didn't he, on the 7 ball, KAZAKIS? Sometimes an inch makes all the difference. Wow, stop press. Fedor GORST has missed a relatively easy bank for him. And now Alex can slice this one down the rail. Easy to get on the 9, 10 ball waiting. It's there.
He undercut it a bit.
Yeah,
and slowed down. He slowed down the cue ball because of it, and you know he got a little bit on the other side of the 9. He's fine here, but I'm just saying he wanted to end up a little bit on the other side of the 9, so that way he just stuns it over to get straight on the 10.
And meanwhile, Roland Garcia has taken the 3rd rack as well against Aloysius Yap, leading 3-0. So
just called his extension. So he's going to go forward follow here. Just a smidgen of inside English.
So this one down the rail will be the first set. And if this goes in, we're going to nip out very quickly for a very short break. But we will be back with the 2nd set. And this one is reaching boiling point. In it goes. We'll be back very soon. back to the casino. We're not gambling. And if I did, and this is why I don't gamble, I wouldn't have gambled on that score in the first set. Now, Fedor Gorst with a chance to come back. He has the break first in the second set, trailing, well, a set to nil, 4-0. Now then, made the ball in the side. Has he got a shot on the one? It looks like he will have. Maybe he's even got a 1-10. No, he won't take that one. The one goes past the 10, I think.
Looks like he might have just enough room to go in the side. Thing is, I don't think he has a pocket for the 2. That's a problem there, Mike. I mean, Mark. I keep calling you Mike. I don't know why.
That's okay. Call me what you want, Steve. I think maybe he can't run past the 8, can he, to leave the 2 in the side?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think he can play position on the 2 ball from here.
No. Maybe he'll play it safe then.
Yeah, maybe leave the cue ball behind the 7.
Yeah.
Like hit it with a little bit of slide.
How about, well, I thought if he's going to play safe, he might as well call the 10 in the side and play safe.
See, he was trying to place the cue ball behind the 7, but mishit it.
That's a bad shot.
Well, the 1 ball came off the point, so that didn't help either.
He just hasn't looked himself, though, in this tournament this year. This week, rather. Of course, this year he won the Arizona Open. Played faultless.
And you know Alex is salivating at these opportunities because they're hard to come by.
Yeah.
At this point of the tournament, absolutely.
Yeah, so far he's taken every opportunity he's had, and he'll hope that he can continue to do so.
Oh,
he's wobbled it. Oh, and look at that. Now the jump stick has to come out here, does it? Or do you think he might play this rail?
Well, I mean, the fact that the 1 ball stopped on the right side of the pocket does not help. Because if he kicks it, he has to hit it, kick it absolutely perfect. To make sure that he hits the top of the 1, because if he hits it dead straight, he's just going to hang it. So he has to jump here.
It's not an easy jump either. Meanwhile, Darren Appleton and Predator Arcadia are 3-3 in their first set. Jeremy Seaman has just taken the 3rd rack to lead Danny Olsen by 2 racks to 1. So you're up to date.
So let's see if he runs into the 9 and ends up with a shot on the 2, or goes past the 9 and still ends up with a shot on the 2. What he doesn't want to do is he doesn't want to go above the 2.
Oh, he's hit the 3. He hit the 3, didn't he?
I do not know. I was looking at the 1 ball. Let's see the replay.
Watch the replay. No, he didn't hit the 3. No, it's my eyes as usual. Useless.
It's okay. You were forgiven the moment you did it. Don't worry about it. Now here he's going to go for the combo because he's trying to make something happen. So he's going to draw off 1 rail. Hit it absolutely perfect.
See, that's why I don't gamble. I would have bet my house that he hit the 3 there, and he didn't. Thank God for action replays.
Stick to your day job. Stick to your day job.
This is my day job.
That's what I mean. You have one of the best jobs in the world.
I think it's the best.
How many people can say that they do commentary for the greatest players in the world? Matches for the greatest players in the world.
Jeremy Jones, Alex Lely, you, Nick Varner. Apart from them, no one.
I'm just part of the backup plan. No, I really enjoy doing this.
He looks to be getting in stroke now, Fedor.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's going to go 3 rails around the 9 and come on the long rail, or is he just going to, does he have enough angle to beat the side pocket and just go past, right before the side pocket?
I like stunning just after.
Yeah. No, he can come before the side pocket. He's queuing high, so he's definitely going to go with follow.
Okay. Yeah, he's going the easy route.
Mm-hmm. You know, the only way it makes sense for him to go the other route is if he couldn't beat the scratch, right? The side pocket.
Yeah. Can Fedor take this to yet another shootout? If he can, and if he can win it, he's made of steel.
He made a little bit of a face there. I guess he got straighter than what he would have wanted to, so I don't know if he's probably going to go 2 rails now with inside. Yeah, he is. But you go right towards the 10 with this shot.
You love that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So, perfect on the 10 then. The comeback is officially on. And in it goes. So 1-0 to Fedor GORST. Had the break, and he's got the break again. And he'll be hoping for more of the same. Darren Appleton on an outside table is on the 10 ball to take the first set 4-3 against Predator Arcadia, and in it goes. So Darren has taken the first set.
Yap just won a rack. Aloysius just won a rack.
Yes, he did. He's now 3-1 down against Roland Garcia. And Danny Olsen is 2-1 down against Jeremy Seaman, but at the table on the 6 ball. Referee John Lehman removes the Predator triangle. Gives Fedor the Predator Arcos II cue ball with the arrows on it. There's 6 of them on there, Tony.
That's awesome to be able to see the action on the cue ball you get, you know.
Yeah, what a game changer that was. Made viewing so much more enjoyable, seeing that cue ball spinning.
Ooh, that 7 went in and out, huh? Oh, look at the 9 ball, last minute entry. Last minute entry.
And the
right
2,
there.
and the 2 as well, look. And look at this. Well.
And the 1 does go past the 8.
There's no problem here. All of a sudden, this could be 2-0. And I'm looking forward to the break because I want another bite out of that nice cherry Danish you bought me. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, buddy.
Not quite a burger, but I'll let you off.
That was the intention.
So nicely on the 3 then. Now, will he just sort of stop this if he's straight, or if he's got a little bit of an angle, can draw a little bit closer to the 4? Look at that lovely wide stance.
It's going to go right towards it. Right towards it.
Yeah, beautiful shot. It doesn't have to be a difficult shot to be a beautiful shot. Sometimes it's just about that gorgeous stroke that you see.
See, now he's going to draw past the 7 ball and the 5 ball.
Yeah, it could just bounce off the side rail here. 6 ball nice and close to the corner.
And that's where he wants to be for the 6 ball. You know, that way he has a nice thin hit to the point where he doesn't need to hit it hard to, you know, go uptown for the 7 inside.
Yeah, you just answered my question. I said I was going to ask you if he'll play the 7 in the side. Oh, what has he played that? Why has he played it like that?
I'm a little confused.
Well, I can't believe that shot he's just played there.
Yeah, that was definitely
He only
shocking.
had to just stroke it in and leave the cue ball more or less where the 5 was. And he's tried to go round 3-4 rails. Why?
I mean, I'm looking at it from here. The 7 definitely goes in the side.
Well, I don't want to question a world champion, but I'm sorry, that was the wrong shot.
Well,
Oh, and
fortunately for
Alex has
him,
missed it as well.
fortunately for him, he's getting back. But I mean, you have to consider yourself lucky to get back.
Well, that now has to be the kick up the backside that Fedor needs now to say, right, now come on.
The question is, do you think he's going to try to play the 6 cut, or he's going to try to go down there again?
I honestly don't know what he's going to do, to be honest. I don't want to say anything. I can't believe the last 2 shots I saw.
See, I like leaving the cube on the top rail here. It makes it easier to come back for the 10 ball in the lower right-hand corner pocket.
I like stopping the cube ball now where the 7 is, but you're right, he's going to run it through.
But I mean, it's effortless to get to the 10 from this point, right? And by doing it this way, you eliminate any possibility of a scratch. Not that he would scratch. I'm just saying, you know, for people that are learning how to play the game, you know, you stop it there, and you shoot the 8 ball from where the 7 was. Now you can scratch in the side pocket, in the corner pocket. Over here, you eliminate the scratch.
Yeah, good point. So this will be 2-0 to Fedor GORST, and then we're going to be going for a very short break, but it will be short. See you soon. Welcome back, and this is nicely poised now. 2-0 Fedor GORST. Lost the first set 4-0. Trying to give Alex KAZAKIS a bit of his own medicine here. He'd love a break and run to get on the hill, Tony.
Yeah, and Alex actually had a couple of opportunities to take the lead 2-zip instead. He missed a 1 ball, and then he missed a 5 ball.
Yeah, that last game was all about the 5 ball, wasn't it? 2 unbelievable misses on it. Now, is this a dry break?
This is a dry break.
Now then, has he got a shot at the 1? I think he can get through to this, you know, past the 2 ball.
See, and if he can get straight on that 2 ball, whether it's in the side or the corner where he can just stop it there, he'll end up with a shot on the 3. So it's not that difficult to get to the 3 if you get straight on the 2 ball. You just got to work a little harder if you don't. Wow, now that is shocking.
Dear,
yeah, that is shocking.
Dear. Well.
Wow.
I wonder after that first
That was certainly
set,
unexpected, huh, Mark?
I wonder after that first set, he's just taken his foot off the gas a little bit and thought, well, I'm sailing here. And all of a sudden, he's hit a storm. And Predator GORST with a real chance now.
Came a little short, didn't
And
he?
that gives you a confidence, doesn't it, when you see your opponent missing balls like that?
It sure does.
He can more or less just stop the cue ball. Exactly where the 2 is now.
And if he's straight and he draws it back right where it's at, he's fine too if he draws it back just a little bit. See that?
Yeah. Yeah, just like that. As you said, Tony.
Just enough angle, you know, to hit the 3 ball a little more on the thinner side to get a little more movement on the cue ball, right?
Looking at playing it in the top left corner by the looks of things, is he?
Mm-hmm. Well, the good thing about, you know, choosing that corner is that, you know, if you get straight or you come short of straight, you still have the ability to play position on the 5. Whereas if he tries to play in the top right-hand corner and he overruns the ball, now the cue ball is going to be forced to go, you know, in the direction of the 6 and the 8. You don't want to have to deal with that.
So just float this in.
So you win 2 rails.
Yeah, this is nice. Now he can just more or less play a stop shot as well. Again, just a little draw on the 4.
See, now if he shot the 5 and placed the cue ball where the 4 is now, right, he can shoot the 6 ball and just roll it a bit, come off the cushion and play the 7 near the 10 and shoot a stop shot there and end up with a perfect angle on the 8 to cut it in the side to come across for the 9. See, that's what he's looking at.
No seats available around the arena table here. Engrossed audience.
The other option, Mark, is to play the 6 in the corner, but he decided to do the side. That was the right shot. So now he'll play it in the low left-hand pocket. Follow a little bit of right. Make sure that you avoid running into the 10. I mean, to the 8.
People are jumping all over the tables here. Real battle going on between Jeremy Seaman and Danny Olsen. They're locked at 2-2 at the moment.
Yeah, they're locked at 2-2, and Jeremy Seaman just shot a jump shot, hit the 2, but scratched in the corner, giving Danny ball in hand. But he's got his work cut out for him. He has the 4 ball tied up. Getting back to this match, draw back a bit.
Yeah, it's going to be 3-0, isn't it? And we've said it many times over the last 4 days, Tony. Just when you think a match is going one way, something happens, it swings the other. And then all of a sudden you're in a shootout situation and it's anyone's game all over again. Unbelievable, this format. It's great.
First match with Mika. He was up 3-0.
Yep. Okay.
He was up 3-0 against Levan Corteza and made a mistake, and he won 4 in a row to take the first set and wound up losing in straight sets.
Just shows you how fickle this game can be sometimes. I was just having a word with Kang Lee during the break. By the way, Kang Lee's over there selling raffle tickets if you fancy it. I've had 5 tickets for $20, Tony. I want to win myself one of them nice Sang Lee cues. Have you seen them? They're beautiful.
Oh, they're beautiful.
You call them butterfly, right? The nice spliced butt. Carbon fibre shaft. Predator have a range of Sang Lee cues. So Predator GORST then breaking off. Rack number 4 could be 4-0 and 4-0 the other way. If he could make a ball here, get a decent layout, run the rack And then all of a sudden, the drama starts once again.
He mishit that one, so I'm not sure if he's going to make a ball on the break.
Do you know what I've learned? Do you know what I've noticed about Federer's break?
Mm-hmm.
He's been jumping up, which he. I had a word with him about it before. He said he's tried to stay down more because he's getting more accuracy. Maybe not as much power, but more accuracy. And I just noticed then he really jumped up on that. Maybe he was trying to just put a little bit more into it.
Yeah, a little more speed.
A little more oomph.
A little more power.
A little bit more oomph.
Mm-hmm. Wish people could see what you look like jumping up now. You go oomph. Well, let's see what Alex does here. Let's see if he can get past that 5 ball. If not, then he's going to play the 2-6 combo. Yeah, he definitely couldn't get past the 5 ball with follow, so that's why he decided to go this way.
Wants just to slow up. Well, he's got the easy combo in the side, look.
Well, I mean, the 2 ball might go in the corner. If it goes in the corner, then he's going to play both the 2 and the 3 there. If he wants to play the combo, he has to make sure that he manages a 2 ball in front of the side pocket. The only other possibility I see is, coming off the right side of the 2 ball and playing a billiard and having the cue ball come off the rail, hit the 6, and have the cue ball go parallel to the 2 ball.
Can you draw me a diagram of that?
Absolutely. I'd be more than happy to. I think he called it 2 ball, though.
Yeah, he's called it in the corner.
If 2 ball goes, a 2 ball's a shot.
Yeah, he's called it in the corner.
Needs to be steady here.
Oh, he's way off.
Yeah.
Jumped up as well. Now then.
Oh, wow. Let me tell you something.
Has he been lucky? He's
No.
going to put him back in here.
No, but Federer's lucky that he made the 2.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't make the 2, he wouldn't have the option to give him the shot back.
I made the 3, you mean, yeah.
Yeah, the 3. That's correct.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's one mistake you've made now. You're not allowed any more for the rest of the day.
No more. I need to remember to chalk up before I speak. Chalk up.
Wow. Another shot.
But that's like the 3rd or 4th shot that Alex has shot. We had to elevate the cue that he missed.
I know you. Oh, and he's missed the 2 now. And he lays his cue on. How have I done that? He's trying to work it out.
Yeah, he was trying to graze the 2 and hopefully end up behind the 8. He is not happy right now.
No, he's not happy. I still think he should have played. Because he had to elevate to make that 2 to stay on the 3, I thought he should have played the combo in the side because it was unmissable.
Yeah.
I honestly thought that.
It's a higher percentage shot. You just want to, you're already down 3-0. And, you missed 3 balls with the cue elevated as it was. So, yeah, that's a good point.
So, chance again for Federer. I tell you what, he's getting a lot of chances. He's not getting punished for his mistakes, Federer, at the moment.
Yeah, these are the matches when you see what happens here. You say, why don't they do that when they play against me? Right?
It's not always how good your best is. Sometimes it's how good your B game is.
That's right, because, one thing that I learned many years ago is never depend on your opponent's mistake or hope to depend on their mistakes to win a match.
Nice here then, 2 rails for the 7 into the same pocket as the 6 ball. Needs it to come up a little bit.
He wanted to come a little more than that.
Just a little bit short again. He's not his normal pinpoint position, Federer, this morning.
Wonder if he's going to try to stun this with inside spin to come back towards the 8. Or if he's going to try to come up and down and try to play it in the same side pocket. Maybe even 1 rail or 2 rails.
He might be coming 2 to play the 8 into the same pocket.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Yeah. Wants it to come again, though. Now, he missed a shot similar to this a little while ago when he could have just ran, I think it was the 5 ball, was it? And tried to go around 3 rails and missed it in the side.
I like shooting the 9 and going 3 rails towards the 10.
He's playing high left on this just to tease it off the rail up towards the 9 slightly. That's nicely played. Now then, we're basically one good shot away from a shootout, and I tell you, I cannot believe it's gone this far.
Well, given the opportunities that Alex had that he didn't take advantage of, unfortunately for him, we're going to probably wind up with a shootout here.
Yeah. And this is perfect. Coming round. He's going to hit that last rail. He's going to be coming towards the 10, as you love, Tony. So this 10 boy would have loved to have come just a little bit more, but you still fancy him to get this.
Well, that's why he made a face, because he knew he hit it a little lower than what he wanted to, and it took off a little speed off the cue ball.
And we're going to be back very shortly with a shootout. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss this. We are back with another shootout for Fedor GORST. We've mentioned it many times. He never had one in Arizona, and this is his fourth. And on your screens you can see the graphic. The green areas is the ones we will be using to place the cue ball. Alex KAZAKIS has the choice. He chose to go first. 4 innings each. They will both play a shot from each side. And
Do you know if Alex likes to hit it with draw, Mark?
I think he does, yes. Oh, and he's missed the first one. Hit it thick. Just didn't seem to play a stroke on that one, Tony. Seemed to play it rather quickly as well.
Yeah, it's uncharacteristic.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah. Very easy.
So he's missed the first one. Chance advantage to Fedor GORST, and you wouldn't have thought this, would you? At 4-0 after the first set. Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's got his head down and he's really disappointed. But, I mean, if he is to have any shot whatsoever, he really needs to get that out of his mind. Because even though he has to hope that Fedor misses one, he has to be prepared for it just in case it does happen, right?
Yeah, straight in the centre of the pocket, as we've seen so often, though, from GORST. If it does go to a shootout, he's normally been pretty solid on them. He's already won 3 in this tournament. Alex KAZAKIS hasn't had as much practice at shootouts as Fedor because he hasn't had to do one in this particular tournament. And no mistake this time. Oh, he's getting a little bit close to that side pocket there, though. And the crowds have gathered once again around the arena. There's always that buzz that goes around the arena when they hear there's a shootout going on over there. Yeah. Over they come.
Start sending text messages. Hey, come down now. It's a shootout.
So all Fedor has to keep doing is making them. For Alex to have any chance at all, he needs the Russian.
And I'm pretty sure you noticed how Alex shot the second one with follow. It's supposed to draw, right?
Yeah. Oh, and Fedor has missed one.
Now all of a sudden, he's been revitalized. He's getting focused. You can see the look of determination on his face. Now he knows there's a chance, and remember I told you after the first miss, he needs to stay focused, right? And now it's Fedor's job to do that as well. He needs to forget that.
Well, reversal. Now Alex KAZAKIS' favourite.
And you notice he's not hitting with draw anymore, right?
Played it very nicely. So now pressure back on Fedor. Unbelievable drama. Once again, thanks to CSI Predator US Pro Billiard Series. They're the people that came up with this brilliant concept, a new concept to get new people interested in this great game, Tony, and it's certainly working. Here we go. 25 grand up for grabs to the winner. Oh, and he's missed another one. Well, basically, if Alex KAZAKIS can make this next one, Fedor is in all kinds of trouble.
Yeah, well, not just that. He has to hope that, you know, Alex misses one period. Now that he missed 2.
He has missed 2, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen him miss 2 before, Fedor GORST. Oh, and KAZAKIS has missed.
Wow.
No one wants the money. Give it to me. I'll have it.
This is what makes these shootouts so special. You know, it's like now who's going to win?
Well,
it's anyone's ball game.
Now, if GORST can make this, we're back level again. And then
yeah, he's trying to
sudden death. Well, it more or less is sudden death now, isn't it? other games going on. Huddy has taken a 2-1 lead against Appleton in the second set. Back to this one. GORST needs this. Straight in the heart of the pocket once again from the Russian with 2-2. Okay, now we are taking the... We're going back 1 diamond. It's just made it more and more difficult. So now... This changes the whole dynamic of this shot, Tony.
It sure does. It's even more pressure now.
Wow. I'm not sure how much more of this I can take. All I can say is I'm glad it's finals day, because I don't think my heart will take much more.
Wow.
Oh, there's that lovely sound of the crack of the 10 ball hitting the back of the pocket. Referee John Lehman gives the cue ball a quick clean. And now he'll place that 10 ball with the white up and down. Just a nice spherical blue sphere parallel to
like the planet
bed
Saturn,
of the
right?
table. Exactly. That's it. I didn't know the name of the planet.
Stick with me, you learn things, kid.
I know that. So here we go. This is a must make for Fedor. If he doesn't, it's over.
Ooh.
Oh, he's missed it. It's all over. Fedor GORST, he's out. We'll be back soon with Yap versus Garcia.
Have a nice round of applause, Mr. Predator Arcos II.